Well, Clive Hinchliffe from Farming UK and Ranger magazine. If we just talk about bird flu at the moment, which is the big issue at the moment, come the end of February, if birds stay in houses, they will lose their free-range status. It's estimated under the proposals at the moment that 25% of the English flock will remain in houses. The EU Commission say that compensation can be claimed from them if the government is prepared to do so and pay half of it. What's the government's position on that?
Well, to be very clear about avian influenza, the absolute goal is to make sure that we keep it out of this country as far as we possibly can. So all of the steps that we've taken have been guided very clearly by veterinary advice to make sure that we do all we can to prevent the spread of avian influenza. You're right that as things stand, our latest veterinary advice says that we should be able to change the housing restrictions to limit it to those who are in the higher risk areas, i.e. those where wild birds tend to gather. And what that will then mean is that those flocks will need to be either continue to be housed or can be outside under netting and with very strong biosecurity measures and so on. So this is absolutely in accordance with the best veterinary advice and risk assessments, and also to protect our industry. In terms of the prospects for those who are forced to continue to house poultry for the good of the entire sector, we will be looking at what, if there is anything that we can do to help further support them in the weeks ahead. But we will go
in terms
on
of
the
compensation?
advice. Well, we will always look at all of the opportunities that are there to support our industry.
Can I just say on that as well, we have written to all the major retailers that where these farmers in the high risk areas may have to sort of sell their eggs as barn eggs rather than free range, we've tried to encourage those major retailers to hold on to the premiums that's available and not to sort of devalue those eggs that are being labelled as barn eggs, and we've had some good favourable responses from the retailers as well.